burning, lacerating ice pick. It's like an electric prod going through my face. The frequency and the duration of those episodes was getting worse. And then finally there was a weekend where I was driving down to the shore with my family. That was maybe a 2-hour car ride where I had maybe, 100 episodes. I was frightened and scared, and I knew something was terribly wrong, and it was not a dental issue. I knew that I'd have to go see somebody, and that somebody turned out to be a neurologist. I guess neurologists don't usually see trigeminal neuralgia in someone my age. At the time I was 32 when I was diagnosed, and so he said it's just a longer time of life to have to deal with this, and that might be more problematic because of being on the medication so long, but here you go, here's your prescription, and can't have any more kids, good luck. And I basically walked out of his office and went to pay my copay and sat there and cried for about 20 minutes while the receptionist held my hand. I suppose if I didn't have a supportive husband and a wonderful child already, I probably would have just wanted my life to end. My son saw me in pain. In fact, he was 2 at the time. And so he couldn't really understand what was going on. So that was pretty traumatic for him.
I think it's really hard for mom being baby when she's trying to be a really, really good mom.
After I saw the neurologist, even though my experience with him wasn't good, the medication that he prescribed for me did help almost immediately. The stabbing went from uncontrollable, excruciating pain to a tolerable pain. And then over the course of a few weeks, almost no pain at all. But then over the course of a month or 2, the stabbing started coming back. And I had to increase the medicine so high that I couldn't function. I decided that I would try some alternative therapies like shiatsu and craniosacral therapy. And then I also found a really helpful naturopathic doctor who saw and supported that approach, as well as changing some things in my diet and adding in some supplements. It was very costly, but the naturopathic doctor was right. I was able to kind of wean myself off of the medicine very slowly, and I was practically pain-free for almost another year and a half. At the end of the year and a half, I started getting stabs again in my face, and they were irregular at first and inconsistent, so I tried to rest. I tried to bump up some of the supplements again, but they kept coming in, more frequency and longer duration. And I realized pretty soon that it was time to add back in the medication again, because I just couldn't bear it. I mean, I remember saying and banging my head on the bed over and over again, saying, I just want to die. After being on the medicine again for a few weeks, I found out I was pregnant. So we had special tests done, ultrasounds to watch for cleft palate. They checked the chambers of the heart and something else maybe with the brain. I can't remember all the details, but with each part of the journey of the pregnancy, we were getting the thumbs up sign that he looked good. And then just, oh my gosh, when he was born, just that feeling of what grace, that we were able to do this.
Let's put our friends together for playing research.